I can't draw to save my life. I have no talent for drawing. I can hardly hold a pencil. I have heard these statements since childhood. What if I told you that learning how to draw is easier than learning how to write? That it takes less time and that talent has very little to do with it? It's true, I'm not pulling your leg, and I have tested it on myself. The best part of it is that you don't need to go to art school for it, and you don't need to take hours out of your week to practice. If you're watching this video, I am assuming that, like me, you have some interest in art, or that you'd like to learn how to draw, or at the very least, improve your drawing skills. I never knew that sketching and creating compositions could be this easy. I wasn't even too bothered by it. I just wanted to paint with watercolour, my great passion. But creating watercolour paintings gradually led me to the realisation that I wanted to create my own original stories as foundations for those paintings. And in order to do that, I had to master drawing. So a year and a half ago, I started a 2-week drawing challenge where I drew on a short time limit for about half an hour every night. I mostly drew faces, but also plants, animals, objects. At first, I used a website called Line of Action. It's free. You can find it here online. And when I saw how I could break free from my stiff beliefs about drawing by giving myself a tight deadline, I knew that I had to erase that image I had in my head of what I thought things looked like and really learn to observe the world from a completely different angle. Everything we see around us is a concoction of cylinders, spheres, rectangles, squares, triangles, hexagons, and so on. These shapes are much easier to draw than something we don't understand, and that is made up of lots of little details that sometimes seem to have no rhyme or reason. There are no rules we can follow. And the best part is that even if you're not good at technical drawing or geometric drawing, these shapes don't have to be perfect. You just need to train your eye to see them in the subject you are drawing, to spot them. Forget what you're looking at, just see. And if your shapes are wonky, that's perfect, because you're going to flesh them out later anyway to make them softer. You are creating a very solid foundation for your drawing that will guide you. So forget about how things look like as a whole and break them down into simple shapes that will be less intimidating to sketch and basically allow you to draw anything. I never used to use this method, but now I can't think of starting a sketch without it. It makes things so much easier and uncomplicated that I don't know why I had never thought about it in years of drawing, which still ended up with my sketches looking uneven, asymmetric, and just not quite right. I have been running an online community for years now, and there's not one person on there who hasn't seen their skills grow in leaps and bounds by just simplifying everything before adding roundness and detail. So simplification is definitely a rule of thumb. Practice. Such a scary word. It implies commitment. It sounds like hours of dedication, tirelessly slaving over a sketchbook that will leave you feeling like you want to toss it against the wall. Well, it's quite the opposite. Less is more. If you think about consistently drawing for an hour or two every day, you'll be more likely to give up after half a week, if not sooner. But if you think about practicing 10, 15 minutes a day, that's the time it can take you to call your mother or a friend. And you can definitely draw while you're talking on the phone or while you're sitting in the car waiting to pick someone up. It's very hard to write while talking to someone. But you'll notice, if you try it, that it's not as hard to draw when you're talking to someone. It takes up a different part of the brain. Writing activates highly specialised left hemisphere language, specifically for translating sounds or thoughts into linguistic symbols. And while drawing does require we use the left hemisphere too, it's to a lesser degree, as it relies on the right one as well to tap into visual awareness, imagination, and holistic shape building. So while I'm no neurologist, this somehow makes it easier for us to multitask while we get our sketchbook practice in. And sketch practice, together with simplification into geometric shapes, means improving fast, way faster than you'd ever guess. Think of negative space when you are drawing. That means not focusing on the body of the subject you are sketching, whatever that may be, but on the areas it's not occupying. For example, look at the empty space and the shape it forms between the side of the torso and the arm, for example, the chin and the shoulder, the gaps between petals or open wings rather than the body of the petal or the wing itself. You will be amazed by how this can change your approach to drawing, and as muscle memory grows, so will your confidence. And even when you get to drawing for longer stretches of time, don't ever forget to go back to short time limits now and then, as this will keep your observation skills sharp. So you see, it's not at all about talent. Maybe yes, part of it is because you have a passion for this thing, and that's why you want to do it. But talent doesn't have as much to do with this as much as method.
I know that you're tired, my love, but please don't go. There's valleys and mountain tops on this rocky road. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love.
Before I go, I wanted to thank everyone who joined my free watercolour workshop last week. If you want to grab the recording, it's still available for a few days by subscribing to my newsletter or joining my Patreon as a free member. Whilst if you join my Patreon as a paid member, you will become part of an online art community and will get to draw live every Tuesday. You will get live and recorded watercolour painting sessions, and you'll just go more in depth with everything you see here on my YouTube channel, while also getting the opportunity to meet some really amazing people. And stay tuned because we're having a sketching challenge in mid-July, so again, sub to that newsletter or join my Patreon as a free member. The links are all in the description box below this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week. Bye for now.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love. I know that you're tired, my love, but